Let's talk a little bit about Gary John, the controversial figure who used Senator Price's dad's quote. Gary John is a politician and he's a no campaign spokesman. The no campaign is a communication strategy that was launched in 2014 as part of a strategy of Australian government's Operation Sovereign Borders. It is a military-led border security operation that was started in 2013 aimed at preventing maritime arrivals of asylum seekers to Australia. The audacity. Think about it. If you're going to forgive them and allow them to put the history in the past, then you will never stand a chance in an argument with them, because now they want to say that they're being fair when they're not. The land was stolen, but they are coming up with laws to prevent people from trying to seek asylum in that country. And they see nothing wrong with it. Trying to debate with them is a waste of time. Trying to explain morality, what is right or wrong with them, is a waste of time unless you're going to go to the heart of the matter. Unless you're going to stop with this, I want my cake and eat it too, because they can see through that. So Gary John is a no campaign spokesperson who suggested that Indigenous people should undergo blood tests to access welfare benefits. Gary is very slick. This is what he's doing. He sees an opportunity and he's taking advantage of it. He realized that there is a lot of divestors who married or get children with Europeans, and then their children, or those mixed children, try to claim Aboriginal rights while benefiting from being Europeans. So these divestors are making life hard for the Aboriginal people who are not mixing in. And that is what's really happening here. So I agree with Gary, but it sucks for the Aboriginal people who are not engaging in these type of activity. So the people pushing back against this is the divestors and the Aboriginal people who are not engaging or getting into relationship with the Europeans, because now they have this burden on them where they have to go and get in lines and do all these type of lab procedures because some of their relatives decided to divest. And now this politician see this as an opportunity to promote whatever rhetoric he wants to promote. John claimed Australia would lose credibility if tests or proof weren't required to access payments or jobs preserved for Indigenous people, doubling down on remarks slammed by members across the political divide on Monday. But I don't get it. This would be looking out for the real Indigenous people. If he's saying that, if he noticed that there's a lot of people claiming to be Indigenous but are not Indigenous, then how is that a bad thing? So these people who are slamming him for doing that, they are pretending to be for the Indigenous people. Because if they really care about the Indigenous people, why wouldn't this make sense? If people are trying to take their benefits. To continue, he asks, how do you prove descent in a culture that doesn't have written record? You have to prove it by blood or now DNA tests. And this is what he told Sky News. If you want to have race-based system where you have benefits because of your ancestry, at some stage you have to measure. Now, I must say this. The fact that John even have a say in any of this is a problem.